everybody? Is your boy Arrows, and this is, I know this isn't Magic, this isn't Lorcana, this isn't Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, this is Riftbound. You guys do not know, through Pixelborn and Tabletop Simulator and a bunch of other things, you can play the upcoming League of Legends card game, Riftbound. So today on stream, we took the game for a spin. I played a couple games with the Jinx trial deck, and then we played a couple games with this deck that we built. So this is Misfortune. It is purple and orange, or physical and chaotic. So I really like this deck. We got a couple of games that we recorded with it during the stream that we're going to show you afterwards. All right, so let's just talk. Let's just get in first. First, we have our legend, Misfortune Bounty Hunter. She is purple and orange, so our deck will consist of purple and orange. Her ability is she can tap to give a unit ganking this turn. Ganking means you can move from the battlefield to battlefield. If you guys do not know, Riftbound League of Legends trading card game, you win by securing 8 points, and you secure 8 points by capturing and holding battlefields. And normally you would have to move a unit from the battlefield to your base and then back to another battlefield. But Misfortune gives the unit ganking, which means you can just move it from battlefield to battlefield. Going into our runes, we are running 6 copies of the physical rune and 6 copies of the chaos rune. We want to make sure for some of our characters, champions recycling costs, we want to make sure we have the appropriate runes to recycle. For our 3 battlefields, we're using Obelisk of Power. Players play an additional rune during their runic phase this game. Really good card. We have Reaver's Row. When you defend here, you may move a friendly unit from here to base. If there's something you don't want to die that's going to die, no matter what, you can move back to your base and be able to do stuff with it later on. We really like that. And Sigil of the Storm. When you conquer here, recycle one of your runes. That's not as good, honestly. I think we could replace it with something else, but it is what it is. It's here. I definitely misread that when I put it in, but it never came up. We never played it. So then, of course, we're running 3 copies of our main champion, Misfortune Captain. She is 5. So the cost is 5 costs, and you have to recycle a physical rune. You can recycle an exhausted rune to keep this 5 instead of 6, which is really smart. She has a might of 5. This is her attack and defense. It's all one number, which I think is really simplified and really cool. And then she has accelerate. You can pay an additional, in this case, an additional physical orange to have her enter ready. This is other card games equivalent to haste. So when you play a card, it comes in rested or exhausted. It's exhausted in this game. When you play a card, it comes in exhausted, but if it has accelerate, you can choose to have it come in as ready, which means you can take a battlefield right away. You do not have to wait a turn to do it, which is fantastic. And then the first time you move each turn, you may ready something else that's exhausted. This is just really cool. And then she has ganking, which means she can move from battlefield to battlefield, which is fantastic. This is probably my favorite card in the deck so far. And then we're also running 1 copy of Volibear, the Imposing. He is a 12 cost. You have to recycle 2 orange runes for 10, which is crazy. He has shield. So shield is the equivalent of, if you want to take it, I'm going to use Lorcana, because I would equivalent shield to resist. He gets an additional 3. And tank, I would equivalent to bodyguard. So when you enter battle on a battlefield, your units deal damage to each other. So if you have 2 2/2s, they deal 2 damage to something on your field. If you have a 5 and a 3, they'll deal 8 damage to whatever you have on your side of the field, and your side of the battlefield, and vice versa. So tank says all of this damage that they do has to go to Volibear first. And then when you have a shield 3, good luck taking this thing down. And when an opponent moves to a battlefield other than mine, draw 1 card. Because honestly, who's going to want to fight this thing? Like, it's terrifying. I love it. I haven't been able to play it yet, but I love it. They were, of course, running 2 copies of the 4-drop Misfortune. She requires 4 and a recycling of a Chaotic Rune for a 4. She's a Buccaneer. You may play her to an open battlefield, which is really cool. Some games, I think going forward, I might start her as like my starting champion, just so I can pop her in like super early and do crazy stuff with it. And friendly units may be played to an open battlefield. Now, when you play a unit from your hand, you can choose to either put it in your base or you can put it into a battlefield that you control. So, very, very cool. Getting into our other cards, our non-champions, non-battlefields, we have Seal of Strength. Every color has a 0-cost card that you have to recycle a rune of that color, but as a reaction, which means you can play it whenever you want, as a reaction, you can add a whatever color it is. So we have Seal of Strength to add orange. Really good. We also have Challenge. I like this card. It's really, really good. It costs 2, and you have to recycle an orange rune. It's an action, so you can play on your turn or in showdowns. Choose a friendly unit and an enemy unit. They deal damage equal to their mights to each other. So this gets stuff off the field before it has a chance to be a threat. Mobilize. This is probably like the most clutch card in this deck. It is a 2-cost. You don't have to recycle anything back for it. Channel 1 rune exhausted if you can't draw a card. So you essentially mana ramp. That's what this card does. If you play it in an early game, you're always going to be able to channel a rune, so you're going to be able to mana ramp like early, which is fantastic. We have First Mate. I like this guy. He comes in really handy. When you play him, we get to ready another unit, which is cool. He's a 3, and he's cost 3. He is not terrible at all. Going down, we have Catalyst of Aeons. I really like this card. It's a 4-cost. Channel 2 runes exhausted. If you couldn't channel 2 runes this way, draw a card. Again, mana ramping is always fantastic. And then we have Carnivorous Snapvine. I really, really like this card. It's 5-cost and recycle 2 orange runes for a 6. And when you play me, choose an enemy at a battlefield. We'll deal damage equal to our mights to each other. Really good card. He's got 6, so in the early game, if you can play him, which is really easy, you're gonna be dealing. You're probably gonna be taking anything out from a battlefield, and then on your next turn, you can move him to said battlefield. Really good card. And then Dead Bloom Predator. This is another like really, really cool. This is like a surprise card. This is a solid surprise card. It costs 8. You have to recycle 2 orange runes for an 8. Has deflect, so your opponent has to pay an additional 1 in order to target him with a spell or ability. And then we can play him on an occupied enemy battlefield. That is amazing. Occupied enemy battlefield is fantastic. So we can just flash him in. We can just drop him on somebody if they're not expecting it, which is super cool. Getting into our purple cards, we're running 2 copies of Gust. I love this card. It's a 1-cost reaction, so you can play it at any time, even before spells or abilities resolve. Return a unit at a battlefield with 3 or less to its owner's hand. Super good card. Rebuke is a 2-cost with a hefty 2 purple recycle cost, but honestly, it's such a good card. So it's an action you can play on your turn or in showdowns. Return a unit at a battlefield to its opponent to its owner's hand. Just a good card. Traveling Merchant is something that I don't actually think fits into this deck very well. I think we might drop it for perhaps 1 more Gust and 1 more Rebuke. Traveling Merchant is a 2-cost with a 2 might. When he moves to a battlefield, I can discard a card and draw 1 card. Card draw is really good, but it doesn't honestly fit. This fits more in with Jinx, where you want your hand to be low to use her ability to draw cards, to draw an extra card, and also in that color scheme of red purple where Jinx operates, where you have cards that when they're discarded, you can bring them onto the battlefield for cheaper. So I think I might drop the 3 merchants for one more Rebuke, one more Gust, and one more Misfortune because I really like this card. We have Cemetery Attendant. It's a 3. You recycle 1 purple. When you play me, the wording in this card game is very weird. When you play me, return a unit from your trash to your hand for 3 might. It's not terrible at all. We have Stealthy Pursuit. Oh. Well, crap baskets. Give me a second. Where'd she go? Okay. Give me a second. We're back. I hit the wrong thing. Stealthy Pursuer is another card where I'm like, I kind of like it at 1. It does have very strong potential when we're ganking. But at the end of the day, but also it's like not the greatest if we're not able to be consistently ganking. She's a 4 cost, recycle 1 purple rune, 4 might. When a friendly unit moves from my location, I may move with it. So we can, if we're ganking with Misfortune or any of our other cards that give us that enable us to gank, like the legend ability, then she's really good. But I don't know. I'm very on the fence about her as a whole. Same thing with the Undercover Agent. It's a 5 cost purple. Discard 2, then draw 2 on a 5 might when it dies. So, I'm again another one of those cards where I'm very on the fence about. Now there are not all cards. So this is definitely a big rough version, version 1, because there are cards that have not been added to Pixelborn yet. So stuff like Misfortune's character item Bullet Time isn't in here, and there's a couple other things as well. So, but this is what we have. I very much enjoy it. I think it's very, very good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Obviously there are other things in here that we can put in. Like even as I was playing the games, I was like, well, I don't really like this. I think this would work better. But we also have some games for you guys that we streamed on Twitch. So we're gonna hop into those. Don't forget to like the video, ding the notification bell if you want to be alerted whenever we post new content. There is a Final Fantasy VIII playthrough video still coming up this week, which is going to be really fun. I'm really excited for that. It's probably going to come out more on the weekend since this heat wave is lasting a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, and I am dying right now. We have all posted a new video just yesterday on set 3 reprints. What I think is going to be reprinted from set 3 for Lorcana. We have a video coming out tomorrow covering some more of the Final Fantasy spoilers for the new Gunslinger in the Abyss, and prepare yourselves because there's going to be a lot more Riftbound content coming as well, because I'm really, really enjoying this game. But anyway, you guys, have yourselves a great day. I will see you when I see you. Bye. God, what's her name? Leona. That can go back. That can go back. Not helpful. Not helpful in the slightest. You playing pure? Dick. Well, in the next turn, we're going to be able to play our Misfortune right off the bat, which is super cool. Put her in open battlefield. Interesting. Probably put her here, because hopefully she'll stay alive long enough. Oh, that's upsetting. I mean, he's gonna. I mean, he's gonna wake up anyway on his turn. End turn. So now on my next turn, if he moves Victor. Okay. So I have 6. Hold on to that. So I honestly might just keep these here and keep this. That's at 8. He doesn't have enough on board to take this right now. But I think that's our play. And this is a reaction, right? Yes, I like this. I like this. This is good. This is good for us. I don't get the extra point for taking here, but I feel like don't be rude. Don't be rude now. Let's leave Misfortune alone. He moves everything there. He still only gets 1. We can gank Misfortune over there. Gets 10. I'm on drugs. Okay. Yeah, let's go. What a play. That was a good play. All right. I really like this champion. I'm actually going to keep this. We're open with the mobilize. Give us an additional rune. Pass the turn. Now on our next turn, we're going to get 2 more runes. We're going to be able to play Misfortune. We'll gank her. What's this one do? Maybe not. We will... I may move, so I don't have to move. Hermidinger. You have all the tap abilities of Friendly Legends. What the hell? Okay, that is a little terrifying. Ooh, I misplayed this. I misplayed that too. No, sad face. Ah, we boo-booed. We boo-boo chat. We done goofed. Oh, I messed that up horribly. Honestly, I should have just played the Misfortune. Honestly, I should have just played the Misfortune. Then I could have bounced Heimdinger back to my opponent's hand. Because now Heimdinger is going to be able to move. Okay. He has nothing. He has 1 untapped. It was the right call to get rid of Heimdinger. I still have the 2 reactions, the reaction up. We're good. We're good. We're good, chat. We're good. I mean, we'll see if we're good. Since my ability to math was not good. Pitcher 1. So I'm at pass response. Have it. He might move this here, take the kill and draw a card. No, he's going to go there. I'm okay with that. I believe on this turn I can. Oh, that's why I didn't have enough to do what I wanted to. Okay, that makes sense now. 5, 7. That's going to be 2. Can move her for 6. Okay. Play her now. We don't really care about... Move this over here. If he's smart, he's not going to bounce them. It'd be really dumb for him to bounce. Because he wants these to die. Beautiful. He wants these to die. Interesting. Okay, no, he opted not to. Okay. Just fine. That's what I wanted. Got 1 card, 2 cards in hand. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're feeling good here, chat. We're feeling good. I'm going to get the point for this. He's got 2 cards in hand. 3 cards in hand. Think that's my turn. Think that's my turn. I think that's the play. You got 4 cards. He's sitting on 6 runes. Anything he wants to play is going to have to go here, except for Darius can go where he wants to go. That would be... I mean, putting Darius there would be smart, actually. But I have Rebuke, and I have Misfortune. And I would still have the reaction left. I'm going to go to 8 here on my next turn. So I can play this. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we have a solid strategy here. Oof. That's rough. I don't know if I like this in a deck that's not Jinx. I'm going to accelerate that over here. It's fine. Okay, so we have a couple of ways that we can do this now. We have a couple of plays here. We're going to gank that up here. Okay. Okay, this feels good. I have 9 and 10. I feel like we're not being moved anytime soon. could be very wrong here. But he's only got 3 cards in hand, so like he hasn't played his Kasa yet. It's like she would have to put everything in one spot in order to conquer. I feel like we've won. I'm very curious what the thought pattern was there. Very curious what the thought pattern was there. He's very fixated on this card. Or that could just be... What's he doing? I'm very confused. Yeah, that's the game.